to my viewers and my listeners. You are all welcome to this wonderful and glorious Sunday. And I know that God has been so wonderful. He has been so marvelous in our life. And I know that we went to church today to glorify God, to thank God at least for the gift of life that we enjoy today. You are all welcome in the mighty name of Jesus. Yeah, last Sunday I thought about making an impact, especially in the life of our sisters in this country. And I may mention a lot of things. I know many of us go through that video and you watch it. You know, it's not about you watching a video, but it's all about picking some words that you heard through this record and apply them and make good use of them for your own good. You know, we cannot just continue living the life that is not pleasant to us, not to talk of pleasant to others. It is hard time we have to decide where we want to be, the kind of life we want to live. You know, this is just it's an encouragement. It's a word to encourage us to think that if we are happy the way we are, if we are happy with the things that we are doing, this is a question we need to ask ourselves. When you are happy, when you can provide yourself with the right answer, you know, you have nothing much to worry about. You know exactly what to do. So today, we are going to be talking especially in the life of our boys. But I titled today's video, Adaptation. You know, just like where we find ourselves, we know that the land we find ourselves, it is not our land. Like I said at the initial video. Now, there is a system that has been existing in this country, of which we are new in the system. But it is a must, it is compulsory that we must adapt to the system that we find ourselves here. The system in Nigeria is different from the system that they operate here. So now you are not in Nigeria, leave Nigeria aside. You are now in Europe. So there is a system that is being acceptable in this country. You must adapt to that system. That is why I titled this video Adaptation. That we must adapt to the system that we find ourselves here in the country. Our brothers in this land, you know, I have a very, very problem with us in this land, we the guys. There is a reason why we left our country. Many of us, like I said in the other video, many of us left Nigeria because they have committed one or two crimes. Many of us left because the situation of our family. Many of us left because our life is in danger, because of the crisis that is being honored in our country. And now we find ourselves in a land that is safe for us. And we are not, you know, we bring that same character, that same thing that make us to run away from our country. We still came to this country that accepted us, that they open their arms and welcome us. We still continue with that same heart that make us to run away from our country. What kind of a life is that? You run because police are after you, or maybe because you kill somebody, or maybe because you are a cultist and you kill somebody and police are looking for you, or other group are looking for you. Now you came to this country, you started with that same issue of cultists, because you have found your own fellow member, your fellowship, your brotherhood, you have found them in your environment, and you think that makes you a big boy or a big boy. Cultist does not make a man a big boy, or it doesn't make a guy a big boy. What makes you a big boy is what you carry inside you, what you are able to give out to the society, not bringing problems and pains to the society. It doesn't make you a big boy. It doesn't make people to respect you or people to fear you. Ask yourself, look at the life we guys are living in the country. Engaging ourselves in crime, in drugs, in begging, and engaging ourselves in cultism. All because of what? Because we want fame, because of money, because we want people to respect us, we want people to fear us. My brother, he does not pay. That doesn't pay. It doesn't guarantee you that you will be a great person tomorrow. It doesn't guarantee you that you will be rich tomorrow. What guarantees you is you are hardworking. What you are able to do for yourself and for your upcoming generation. Are we not tired of the way we are doing? Many of us have God has blessed us with a document, but because of our stupidity, because of the thing we engage ourselves into, now we have lost that protection. To what detriment? Is it not to your own detriment? Now you're going to start from the beginning, from square one again. And you know what it takes to get a document in this country. And now you have opportunity to have one. Now you have lost it because of your own greed. Because of your own selfishness. See, in life we are living, we are not living a life to impress anybody. You will live a life to impress only yourself and your God that created you. If you have money, the money belongs to you. It does not belong to anybody but you. So whatever you have is meant for you and your family alone. So you shouldn't be bragging with whatsoever that you have, but rather make good use of it. Let the world see the impact of that your richness or that money that you have in the life of others or in the society that you find yourself. We the guys are not thinking at all. Our mind is just to make the money and build one flat or two flats in Nigeria and basta. Life doesn't end that way. Now we are taking from this society, but we are not giving out to the society. Just like somebody said the other day, he said, well, Nigerians in this country, they are liability. He said, we take from this country, but the country does not gain anything from us. How many of us have investment in this country? Even when we have opportunity to make some investment, what do? We don't. And in so doing, how can we help our brothers? How can we employ look at Bangladesh in this country. Majority of them have stores everywhere. And these are the things they are using to do to help their own fellow brother. But how many of us engage in such business? How many? How many of us? What we know how to do best is to go out there, be running up and down, selling market, hustling in the street, looking for money here and around. And at the end of the day, we're able to gather one or two things and we think and we'll be contented with that. For how long, like I said before, for how long are we going to keep living with the little chain we get from the street? You know, many of us have the opportunity of work, but because they feel that the money they are getting in the street is enough for them, that they don't want to work. They don't want to work under anybody. They don't want to work. My brother, there are a lot of benefits when you're working in this country. You should know that. Even if nobody tells you, you should know there is a lot of benefit in working in this country. When you are working, you have a contract, there's a lot of benefit at the end. That tomorrow if you lose that job, you will also be what? The government will also pay you through the tax that you are paid, through your own contribution. But when you have not contributed something in this country, then what can you gain from them? Nothing. It is hard time we guys need to think. Think the reason why you left your country to this country. Think what you really desire to do in life, in your own life. And then you will think the right road, the right way to follow. I know that majority of us are not happy doing what we are doing today. Yeah, we are doing it because we think that there is no option or is a way forward. Yes, but don't take the street work as an occupation. Don't take it as a job. It's just a temporary something, and when you have opportunity of work, go and do what? Go and work. Don't depend on that street work that you do every day, because that cannot take you anywhere. It will only sustain you, but it cannot lead you. It cannot lead you, or it cannot sustain you forever. No. If tomorrow comes and this country said that there's nobody, that they don't want to see anybody in the street, then what then will you do? How will you pay your bills? What will you do? So start engaging yourself in the things you know that you can do. Majority of our guys have been in this country for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, but they have not done anything for themselves. They have not gone to school. Even the language, majority of them don't even know how to speak the language. They have not done any courses, but they have lived all their life in the street, hustling. Rather than hustle, now money will come find from the street too. For this country, that is the logo that they normally use. Now money will come find. Yes, we know. But there is a channel, there is a way in which you will follow to get that stable money. Not just a temporary money. And look at what we are doing. Fighting each other in the country. Because of who you be, who I be. You know who I be? Who you be? If I may ask you, who are you? Do you really know who you are? Ask yourself, who am I? Do I know who am I? When you know who you are, you will know what you are capable of doing and what you can do for the society. Not boasting with the power, with the fakish power that you think that you have. Remember, I said before that he that kills with the sword will also die with the sword. Except if you confess and ask God for forgiveness and follow the right way, you will see that you live a long life and you will enjoy the salvation that we are talking about. So my brothers in this country, it is hard time for us to ask ourselves, who am I? It is hard time we began to think what we can do to integrate in the society, to adapt with the system that we find ourselves in this country. Not running up and down. You can look at majority of us. Most of them will stay in the camp few days, they give them negative, they will run to other country. Going to another country doesn't guarantee that you will succeed over there. You know, because there is a parable that they make that whosoever that kill antelope in a home or in the village or in his own house will go outside and kill antelope. If you're a lazy guy, a lazy man, a lazy boy in Nigeria, you will also come here and you will also be lazy. If you're someone that relies on people to succeed, you will also come here, you will also be relying, depending on people to succeed. We know that somebody must help somebody. But when you did not make effort, nobody will help you. You must make effort for people to help you. But ask yourself, what effort am I making for people to look at me and help me to succeed in that effort I'm making? It is hard time we ask ourselves, is that the life I'm going to live to marry, have children? And if I do, what am I going to tell my children? What kind of history will I tell my children? At a time like this, when I was in this country, this was what I was able to do. What will I tell my children? What history do I have to tell my children that they will learn from it? Let us think. Let us begin to think and search deep down in our heart. I know that majority of us, where we find ourselves is not conducive. Yes, we know. We know. But we must adapt with the system. We want to make best of the opportunity that we find in our environment to do or to succeed. Not to be lamenting and complaining. The land is a land of opportunity. But if your eyes are open, you will see the opportunity in this land. But when your eyes are not open, my brother, you will feel that you will say that there's nothing in Italy. Let me go to Germany. Let me go to Holland. Let me go to France. Let me go to Austria. That is where things are happening. You will still go there. You will still complain that things are not happening. You will be running up and down before you know. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and you have not achieved anything for yourself. And remember that the people in the house, they are calculating, counting, that their brother in Europe, 5 years, 6, 7, 8 years, they have not done anything. Ask yourself, is that the kind of life I want to live? To marry, have a good wife, have a responsible woman as my wife. Like I said to our leader, our ladies last Sunday, the way we present ourselves matter the way people will take us and respect us. You as a guy looking for a good and God-fearing woman to marry, are you God-fearing? Are you a responsible man that looking for a responsible guy? Are you responsible? Let us adjust ourselves. Let us have a rethink of the life we are living. And let us think of what we can do to have a better life. They say youth are the leaders of tomorrow. But with what we are doing today, can we proud ourselves to tell ourselves that tomorrow we will be a great leader? No. We know that the government are not doing anything, they are not helping. But that doesn't mean that we, the youth, should relent. It doesn't mean that we should give up on our own life. No. There is a reason which you are being created. When you know the purpose in which you are being created, you begin to work according to that purpose. To actualize the reason, the purpose God created, God brought you to this earth. Because you are a savior to a soul. But if you are living such life, you will see that many will suffer because of your arrogancy, because of your stupidity, because of the life, the mistake, the stupid life that you are living today. Many will suffer for it. The people that are looking up to, the people that you are supposed to help to climb, they will suffer. Because you don't have. How can you help them? It is what you have that you give out to the society. Ask yourself, what do I have to give out to the society? What am I doing to make sure that people that are relying on me to succeed, that they will succeed at the right time? And these are the things that causes delay in destiny. Because there is a man out there, a woman out there that God have created, that through this man I will elevate you, through this man I will lift you up, through this man I will make you to be successful in life. But when that man refuses to do what he's supposed to do, you will see delay will come. The person will suffer. Probably he may live us his life in that stage. He may never get to his destination. And I know that is not our portion, and that won't be our portion. So my brothers, let us have a rethink of the life we are living. Forget courtesan. It does not pay, but rather it causes pains to you, your family, and the people around you. It does not pay. Desist from it and confess and embrace peace and see what you can do for yourself. See what you can do for your society. And let us try and engage ourselves in the things that we know that is right. In the things that we know that, yes, is going to be of a great success to us and to our generation. And you will see at the end of the day, we'll be thankful to God that a time like this, that when you were in this country, you were able to do what? To lay a good foundation for yourself and for your generation. I said it before. This is the land in which majority of us correct the mistake we have made in Nigeria. If you are not able to correct that mistake here, now, you can never correct such mistake again in your life. So it's high time you start asking yourself, who am I? What do I have to give out to the society? What do I have to do for my generation to do what? To be proud of me as a young guy in this country? And what will I do to remember that when I was in so age, in so country, in so time, in so year, I was able to do this, I was able to do that? This is a question we have to ask ourselves. And as we began to ask ourselves this question, we will give ourselves the answer. And then we begin to adjust in the life we are living. And I know as we do that, God is already available to help us, to encourage us, to give us the strength and the power that we need to succeed. So my brothers, a word is enough for the wise. If you are wise, make use of your intelligence. Make use of your knowledge. Make use of your sense. Common sense is not common. Make use of it, and you will see that life will turn around for you. God bless you. As we see next Sunday, remain blessed. Thank you.